I work for Interstate Hardwoods up in Bartow. We run a mill, and we want to use the natural resources. And our loggers, they all use better management practices. They go to the letter of the law, which they have to do. And our people, we work 24/7. We have to have people there all the time. And as Mr. Stafford said, this stuff may never come about, which I think it might never come about. Why are you all having this ordinance regulation things now anyway? I think you need to wait until you find out, see what the state of West Virginia does, because they're working on it. And by the time everybody gets all the regulations in, or maybe Polk County County will need to have some of that regulation. That's about all I've got to say. Mr. Vernon, he's president of Interstate Hardwoods, and I'd like for him to say a word or two here. We have to say to it, but that's okay. Very nice.
I'm president of Interstate Hardwoods, and certainly I can't speak any more eloquent than Casey did here. But like Donnie said, we employ well over 100 people, and jobs are primarily our focus on what we want to provide. And we use the natural resources just like everybody else around here does that primarily is in the business, whether it's hauling logs and timber or selling lumber. And like Casey said, the business around here, whether you're running a wrap trip or whether you're sawing timber, that's what is going to be in this area for decades to come. I don't foresee any big gas and oil manufacturing facility coming in there. I don't see the big technology jobs coming here. I just don't see that. And like Donnie said, it seems to me that y'all seem to be jumping the gun a little bit. You ought to wait and see what the state has to say before you guys get on that and say, we're going to do this. Just like in Morgantown, I think they back down from their zonings to see what the state's going to do before they come back and look at it again. And I think that's what you need to do. Some of these zoning things in here, every one of those, like you said, will affect our business. Trucks on the road, when to go to work, when not to go to work, holidays to work. I mean, it just seems that a lot of things would be imposed. On one hand, I can see some benefits, but on the other hand, it affects the employees. I mean, if we can't work weekends or holidays or at certain times, I mean, okay, so I can't tell my guys, well, business is good, but I can't put on a second shift, so I'm sorry, you can't work. We're going to work 8 hours. Yeah, business is good, we need to, if the holidays fall on the weekends, if we can get it through to work, no, I'm sorry, can't work. Can't get overtime, can't do this, can't work holidays. It just seems that y'all really need to get a better thought process of what and how these zoning regulations will affect the people in this community that really do most of the work in this community. That's really all I have to say.
I know we have a sign-up sheet, and there's certainly several names. Rather than go in order of the sign-up sheet, I think it would be easier just to sort of go over.
Someone can have a sign-up sheet.
Still here,
It's right here.
Okay.
Is there anyone who hasn't signed up who would like to? Bear in mind you will, in any case, be given a chance to speak.
And I don't know how many others may have been under the impression that everyone was supposed to sign that, not just those who wanted to speak.
It's a sign-up sheet. Where you had your name on the record. And I encourage everyone who wants to speak to sign it. I'm not going to deny anyone the chance to speak. Okay, I'm just going to start here, sir. Would you like to say anything further on? And as everyone speaks, please state your name on the record.
Well, my name's Douglas Brown. Most of us, I know everybody here pretty well. Most of them want to get you that know, but I see things on this that you brought out on this board this year on these papers. I noticed of like a slaughterhouse here it says. Well, I I see over in Talon County, they're building a new one. It's just being built, a new slaughterhouse. Well, just think of the big production it gives the farmer, you know, of a new slaughterhouse. You know, they'll be able to sell to restaurants, packing places, you know, and get the top dollar out of that meat. You know, it's sort of like also they do have trout over there. They sell like that. If you're familiar with it. I didn't quite get my operation that big, but I'm still thinking about it yet. Trout operation. But this water levels here, of using 1,000 gallons of water a year, and you know, the cost. This small operation I had open, I didn't realize when I closed it down, I heard the county that bad. But I did catch a lot of fish, a lot of food. I brought a lot of people in from both states that came in to trout fishing. You know, it's just sort of a tourist thing and also a help to the county, you know. I get along with everybody. These guys just make a suit here. And all these lumber companies, they're very valuable to our county, this production, this work. If we fight it out, we have nothing left in the county. You know, you all look at things a little differently than maybe I would, because I grew up pretty hard in this county. I've come up slowly, but, you know, I understand all regulations. But this would totally defeat all purposes. These guys couldn't even come in and log on property on weight limits, water. It would keep the restrictions of waterways, roads. You know, I've raised trout and been able to cross waters right with the filter streams and never had problems, you know. But just all these laws here regulate this so it's impossible to do anything. I mean, we are back here in the mountains, and the ones that's creating the work is keeping the county going now. As of right now, if we make it any stricter, we're totally gone. You know, if we've lost, we don't need to lose any more business. And you know, I feel the same way that these guys here discuss these mills. You know, they're very vital to us. And this potential, I'm totally against all this myself. I am totally against. We do not need this right now. In fact, it would really actually run our county. We can regulate, the people here are smart enough, we can regulate a lot of our laws, you know, by hiring other people, you know, to help us do things, but, you know, our consultants and things, you know, we even wells, you know, that's impossible right now, gas wells. I've talked to some of the companies, you know, about gas wells. There's no danger in this county, I don't think, you know, in the next, I talked to Exxon, the supervisor. He said, I doubt Pocahontas will ever get a drill in it. Because he said the restrictions are so tight here and everything right now, as of already what we have lost. But, you know, that's what one supervisor told me. So, you know, I talk to everybody in this county, you know, I get along with people. You know, I'm not totally against what you all have started up, you know. You've got to hear these people's voices here tonight on what's going on. I understand that. But we do not need these restrictions. I appreciate you letting me speak. Thank you very much.
Okay, let's just, I guess we'll try one side of the room at a time here. Mr. Becker, let's start off the second row here.
I'm Ralph Beckwith from Beckwith Lumber Company, that's Lady Florida. Been here 50 years in the lumber business. No telling how long I worked at Sharp Knob before I got in the lumber business. This is just ordinance, is just a nice way of saying zoning. That's all there is to it. You just as well say zoning and as to say this ordinance that's going to control what we do. regulations, and I told Joe Manchin right here at the courthouse, when he was here, I said, Joe, we have more government than we can afford now, and you're paying too many people for not working. And we had 7 men off that Friday. So I know what I'm talking about. But if you pass this zoning, and I've been president of the Development Authority for 7 years, and heard both sides of it, to pass a zoning law in Pocahontas County, there's only a few people that want zoning today. And those are the people who attend every meeting you have, come in and you will remember their faces. But us working people cannot come over here all the time to listen to you people talk and what you have to say. We have work to do. And
Mr. Beck, with all due respect, I don't care for the phrases about us and them and you. We're all people in this county. We all live here. We all work here. We all make our way here. So please continue, of course, but I don't see any benefit to segregating off some of us from others. We're all going to be here. We're all in this together. Thank you.
I see. Well, that concludes my talk then.
Thank you, Mr. Beck.